Hello, space explorers. Whether you're a seasoned rocket fan or just starting your journey into the cosmos, you're in for a treat today. Today, we're diving into the latest developments at SpaceX's Starbase in Texas, a place where the future of space travel is being built day by day. Starship S37, the newest prototype in SpaceX's ambitious Starship program, just completed a series of crucial ground tests. Think of it as a rocket's health check, making sure every system is ready for the challenges ahead. Engineers filled S37 with super-cold liquid nitrogen, chilling the tanks and structure to simulate the extreme conditions of flight. This process helps reveal any weaknesses before the real fuel ever touches the rocket. Passing these cryogenic proof tests means S37 is structurally sound and ready for the next phase, which could include static fire tests or even a flight attempt in the near future. Each test is a step in SpaceX's relentless cycle: build, test, learn, repeat. It's a process that's helped them push the boundaries of what's possible in rocketry. But just as S37 cleared its tests and the team was preparing for what's next, something odd happened at the launch pad, catching the attention of space watchers everywhere. The massive clamps that hold the super heavy booster in place, critical for keeping the rocket secure during fueling and launch, were suddenly removed from Pad 1, sparking a wave of speculation. These clamps are essential hardware. They're designed to withstand the incredible force of 33 Raptor engines firing at liftoff, anchoring the booster until the very last moment. Their removal is like taking away a sprinter's starting blocks right before a race, unexpected, and it raises a lot of questions about what's coming next. The space community is buzzing with theories. Why dismantle such a critical part of the launch system now, especially with so much at stake for upcoming missions? Is it an upgrade to make the pad even stronger, a repair after hidden damage, or a sign of bigger changes ahead for Starbase operations? This unexpected move reminds us that space exploration is full of surprises, constant adaptation, and the need to solve problems on the fly. Every twist and turn at Starbase is a clue in the ongoing adventure of reaching for the stars, and each decision shapes the future of humanity's journey beyond Earth. The journey to Mars and beyond is never straightforward. It's a path filled with challenges, innovation, and the unexpected. Stay tuned as we unravel the mystery behind the missing clamps and continue to follow the incredible story unfolding at Starbase. The next chapter in space exploration is just beginning. So, what's up with those missing clamps? Let's play detective and dig into the mystery. At first glance, it might seem like a simple oversight, but in the world of rocket science, every detail matters. Missing hardware on a launch pad is never random. There's always a story behind it. One theory: there's been a delay. If engineers spotted a potential issue, safety always comes first. It's far better to pause, investigate and fix the problem, than to risk a launch with something not quite right. These teams are trained to catch even the smallest irregularities. Another idea: upgrades. Early Starship flights have taught SpaceX a lot, and each mission brings new lessons. Maybe new, stronger clamps are being designed and tested, ready to handle even more powerful launches in the future. Or perhaps it's just routine maintenance. The launch pad endures extreme forces and temperatures with every flight, so regular checkups and repairs are absolutely essential to keep everything running smoothly. Sometimes, the only way to properly inspect, clean, or repair a component is to remove the hardware entirely. This allows for a thorough check and ensures nothing is missed before the next big launch. SpaceX is famous for rapid changes and constant innovation. Maybe they're reconfiguring the pad for a new test, a different rocket, or an updated launch procedure. Adaptability is key in this fast-moving field. The real lesson here? Don't jump to conclusions. In aerospace, things are rarely as simple as they seem at first glance. Whether it's a delay, an upgrade, or just maintenance, every move is about making Starship safer, more reliable, and ready for the next step in space exploration. The mystery is part of the excitement of watching engineering in action. Each change is a clue, and every adjustment brings us closer to understanding the process. Each change, big or small, brings us one step closer to routine, powerful spaceflight, and to a future where launches are almost as common as flights at an airport. For now, we watch, speculate, and wait for the next big reveal. The anticipation is half the fun. The story of Starship is always evolving, and every chapter adds to the adventure of reaching for the stars. The plot thickens at Starbase. After the clamps vanished, the entire launch mount was lifted for deeper inspection. This isn't a quick fix, it's a thorough overhaul, giving engineers full access for upgrades or repairs. Meanwhile, new Raptor engines are arriving, signaling ongoing production and more testing ahead. Each engine must be tested before it joins a booster, and a new round of ground tests is likely for Booster 12 and Ship 30. Expect more spin prime tests, flowing propellant through engines without ignition to check systems before a full static fire. This phase isn't a setback. It's how SpaceX perfects reusability and reliability. Every pause on the ground is an investment in safer, more frequent launches. While Texas is busy pushing the boundaries of rocket development and testing, SpaceX is simultaneously building a second Starship site at Florida's legendary Kennedy Space Center, a location steeped in the history of space exploration. Here, a towering new launch structure is rising from the ground, a testament to SpaceX's rapid pace and ambitious vision. This structure will soon be equipped with Mechazilla arms, giant robotic appendages designed to stack starships and one day catch them as they return to Earth. But why invest in two massive launch sites? The answer is simple: to boost launch rates and add flexibility. Imagine having two major airports for rockets, each ready to send missions skyward. If weather, maintenance, or regulations ground one site, the other can keep flying, ensuring a steady cadence of launches. This dual-site approach supports SpaceX's most ambitious goals, from deploying vast Starlink satellite constellations to preparing for lunar and interplanetary missions. The FAA's draft review hints at up to 44 Starship launches per year from Florida alone, nearly one every week, a pace never before seen in spaceflight. Such a tempo would transform the Space Coast, turning it into a bustling gateway to orbit and marking a new era in humanity's access to space. Texas will remain the heart of research and development, where new ideas are born and tested. Meanwhile, Florida is set to become the operational workhorse, launching mission after mission to orbit and beyond. Together, these two sites form a powerful engine for progress, working in tandem to push the boundaries of what's possible. The regulatory groundwork is being laid, with agencies and officials preparing for a future of frequent, reliable launches. Piece by piece, SpaceX is building the infrastructure that will enable humanity's expansion into the solar system, one launch pad and tower at a time. The dream of becoming a multi-planetary species is taking shape in steel, concrete, and the hands of thousands of dedicated workers. Every new tower, every launch pad, and every test brings us one step closer to that extraordinary future. The pace is accelerating, and the world is watching, captivated by the unfolding story of human spaceflight. The next era of exploration is being built right now on the launch pads of Texas and Florida. Now, let's leap to the moon, where new discoveries are reshaping our plans for lunar bases. Recent studies show active fault lines near the lunar South Pole, prime real estate for future missions. The moon is shrinking as its core cools, causing moonquakes that could threaten habitats. A heavy Starship lander, weighing over 100 tons, could stress the fragile crust and even trigger quakes. Our presence might change the lunar environment in unexpected ways. Before building, we need detailed maps of these faults and real-time seismic monitoring. Robotic scouts will help us choose safe sites for landers and bases. Understanding lunar geology is essential for safe, sustainable exploration. The moon is full of promise, but also hidden risks. Science will guide us to build wisely and safely. Let's journey to Jupiter's moon Europa, where NASA's Europa Clipper is preparing to search for life. Europa is covered in ice with a vast ocean beneath, prime territory for astrobiology. The Clipper's Reason radar will peer through the ice, mapping its structure and searching for hidden water pockets. Recent tests over Greenland's ice proved the radar's power, giving scientists confidence for the mission ahead. Reason will reveal the thickness of Europa's ice and pinpoint the best spots for future landers. It's a scientific scout, paving the way for the next leap in exploration. By finding thin ice and subsurface lakes, we get closer to answering, could life exist here? Every echo from Europa's ice brings us closer to discovery. The mission launches soon, with eyes set on a 2030 arrival. The search for life beyond Earth is about to get a lot more interesting. What ties all these stories together? They're pieces of humanity's quest to explore the cosmos and reach new frontiers. Every test, delay, and discovery is a step forward. Starship's evolution shows the grit behind building our next-generation spacecraft. The moon's hidden dangers remind us that space is wild and demands respect. Europa Clipper's mission expands our horizons, searching for life in distant oceans. Each challenge is a puzzle piece in our journey beyond Earth. Together, these efforts are shaping a future where the solar system is within reach. The adventure is just beginning.